Hi guys, this is Nagla. I'm here with your weekly general guidance reading for the week of August 7th, 2016. Um, for this reading, I'm going to be using three decks of cards actually. I'm going to be using the Vintage Wisdom Oracle by Victoria Mosley. This is for just a general guidance about the full energy of the week. Um, I also pulled another card from the Romance Angels Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue, which will represent our relationship, our romance side of this week. And I also pulled another card from the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Redley Valentine, and this will represent careers and finances. So for this week, please just bear with me because I'm outdoors making this video. This week is going to be a full energetic week. It's going to be a week full of a lot of energy and a lot of energy shifts, a lot of good energy manifestation portals. And we are the focus of this week is going to be really interesting for us because that's something that we have to put our positive thoughts behind. So the first card that I pulled for us, that actually came for us for this week, is called Sanctuary. And I don't know if you can see really clearly because it's, with just the light of the sun. But Sanctuary is, it's quite an interesting term that's coming for us this week. And it's, again, it's a reminder of self. I don't know if you can see, but there is a peacock up there, like, if you can see it. What I keep getting with this card is many of us need to seek sanctuary in who they are. Some may be seeking sanctuary in things that are not for your highest good, such as maybe drugs or alcohol or um, peer pressure or friends or peers that are not for our highest good. And that's where we're seeking sanctuary. It's seeking sanctuary in things that are not guided by our soul because we are kind of running away or not really fully in tune with what our soul is asking us to face. So this card comes to us especially at this time and at this energetic portal is telling us that we know what will make us feel really good deep down inside of each one of us, and it's not in running away and seeking sanctuary in things that are not good for us because it's not really going to help us. It's not going to really bring us to find our own peace. And sanctuary is really about peace within because we are making the right choices that fit our soul and fit our life purpose, our mission, our deepest desires, and our deepest um, manifestation of what our soul is truly all about. So sanctuary is just again a reminder that we know where our peace is. We truly know in the conscious and the subconscious minds where our peace is, either in making this a specific move or a specific decision or um, facing our egos. We know where our sanctuary is, and no matter how much we try, really, to seek sanctuary in peers or in friends or in harmful behaviors such as drinking or drugs or um, taking medication or just any of those harmful behaviors or in physical intimacy with people that you don't really relate to and you know that your soul is not happy with, that's not going to be your sanctuary. And you're being reminded that your sanctuary is what is with your soul. This is where your real peace within is going to be happening. And this is just a reminder from our guides about this. The second card that I got is discernment. Um, if you can see, this is just you know seeing and hearing, and it's like the manifestation of the three monkeys of hearing, seeing, and speaking. And this card, like if you could see up there, a lot of crows. And what I'm getting with discernment, especially coming after the sanctuary, is that crows are representative of change. It's an omen of change. It's an omen of change that is coming into our lives. Some see crows death, as death, omens of death, and that is not about a physical death, of someone from the physical passing into the non-physical realm. But death is about the death of the old self, and the crows are a manifestation of that, or a sign for that. And my feelings are, and especially when I look at this card, there's a lot of crows, which means there's an emphasis on this message, which is the death of the old self. So many of us are going to be facing the death of their old self, and our old selves die in many different times. It's not just one death; it's many deaths, and that's the death of who we actually want to leave and who we need to become. So many of us are going to be facing that, especially coming this week, is the death of the old self, because the new self is coming in. This is the new coming in, and it could be in little steps, it could be in little changes and manifestations, but it's definitely coming, and it's a strong emphasis on that. The other thing that I'm getting with this card, because I feel that this is the real, there's a lot of energy in this card, is discernment. And discernment is truly us making our choices and what kind of information that we are going to be following. And I know I mentioned this in other videos, is that we are always bombarded with information. We have information coming to us from all walks of life, from all directions, from watching the news, from reading things, articles, meeting people. So we're always constantly being bombarded by information. But what kind of information do we actually take home? What is it that we are actually going to follow? And not really follow, but what is it that we're actually going to be interested in, and what is going to be for our highest good from all this information. And with both the sanctuary being the first card, again, we need to seek sanctuary in ourselves, and that's the discernment that we are going to be making this week, is making the choice of what kind of information or what kind of guidance we are meant to follow. Is it for our highest good? Is it for what the soul is guiding you? Or are we just listening to peers and listening to bad or negative information? So we are being reminded definitely this week is to remember discernment, because definitely change is coming, because we're going to make the right choice. We are definitely going to make the right choice with the change coming, and especially there's a death of old self coming, definitely coming forward this week for us. The last card, I know, I love this card. It's the card of gratitude. We are being reminded to have gratitude for our journey, and gratitude for all the things that we're going through. I know it's not an easy journey, especially when you're going through your ascension, because through ascension and you're going to be faced with dilemmas. You're going to be faced with situations that you are not going to be feeling comfortable with. You're going to be leaving friends because they're not for your highest good anymore. You're going to be meeting people that are not going to continue your journey in your life, even though you thought that these people are going to be continuing the rest of your life. And at the same time, there are going to be people coming into your life, and they're always going to be there for you. And these are the people that are going to be for your highest good. So just understand that gratitude means that we have to have gratitude and happiness with all the little things that we're going to be going through, whether we see them as positive or whether we see them as negative. We should have gratitude. When we have gratitude for the journey is going to get much better, and our manifestation is going to get much better, because we are being thankful for all what we're getting. And when we become thankful, we manifest. We truly manifest. Even if it's a little thing, even if it's a little door that just opened, even if it's a little smile that just came to us, even if it's a small communication that came to us that just meant a lot to us and is propelling us forward. So this week is going to be an amazing week, because we are going to make a lot of good decisions, a lot of good discernment. The romance card that we got for this week, which will represent relationships and romance, is the religious factors. So let me just read it. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but it's religious factors. So let me just read it really quickly. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This card is truly about the spiritual bond and spiritual connection with your loved one. This is about your partner, a divine counterpart. Could be your soulmate, could be your twin flame, could be a divine union, a high soulmate. It could be someone that you absolutely know that this person is not just any person that's just gonna go away, because they have a bond with you in your soul. And truly what's keeping this bond alive is your spiritual path, is is your own spirituality, is you becoming your authentic self. And it's that spiritual journey that you're going through. It is that's the bond that truly connects you with that person. Because if the bond between you and the other person is just physical, the physical will go away, always disappears. Disappears for many reasons, because it's just physical. But a spiritual bond between you and a person just keeps on growing. um, it truly, truly keeps on growing. It doesn't end, because it's the soul. The soul is in control at the end. It's not your physical manifestation of that body. It's the soul. So many of us are going to understand that your bond with that person, or the person is already in your life, or the person that's going to come into your life pretty soon, um, or you're going to reconcile with that person pretty soon, is going to be because it's that spiritual bond between you. And it's not just about religion as a religion. It's not truly religion. It's the spirituality. It's the spiritual bond between you and that person, because you get each other. You have that bond between you. The last card for us this week, which is going to be representing finance and careers, I feel so much it's just so connected to the romance and the general guidance card. And this is Balance, Archangel Zadkiel. So let me just read the card really quickly. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, and wait for perfect timing. And the card is a number 14. I don't know why I keep being drawn to the number itself, because the number has, when I see the number 14, I see it in two different ways. I see the number as a 1 and a 4, which for me represents rewards that are coming. The 1 and a 4, like the combination of 1 and 4, is a lot about manifestation of rewards. But at the same time, I read it as a number 5, which is new directions, decisions that we have to be making. However, and this is a major arcana card, which means it's the major change, it's an absolute major change. My feelings with this card is in our careers and our finances and our financial well-being, really, it's about balance. There's a lot of balance that's going to come in, and we have to bring balance in. Because when we bring balance into our careers and our finances, we feel rewards. Um, this card is also mentioning something about timing. What it means in this card is that everything is about divine timing. So if you've been waiting for an opportunity for a while, and you're feeling that this opportunity is late or is not coming, it is coming, because it's all about timing. Because balance, again, has to be achieved with that opportunity. And I know last week we spoke about balance and harmony coming in the general guidance. Balance and harmony needs to come in for that perfect time, but it's still coming. But again, with the number 1 and 4, and that combination of a major arcana, which means a major life change, it means that balance is coming in. Absolute balance is coming in into our finances and our careers, and our lives due to that. And again, this card, Archangel Zadkiel, is about spirituality. Again, it's our connection to ourselves, and which ties into all the cards that I just pulled. Again, it's about us finding who we are, because that's going to bring balance into our careers and our finances and our life purpose and our mission, especially if it's connected to our finances. So just remember, there's change that's coming. There's big change that's coming. I feel these cards are a lot about change, because it's guided by our spirituality. Really, it's us choosing our soul versus choosing the programming of life, whether they are peers, whether it is the template that we are surrounded with, because we're going to make the right choices. This week is us making the right choices. And even though we might be a little hesitant, we might be a little uneasy about what decision we're making, but again, we are being asked to make choices that are based on what our soul is, not what we see or hear or feel around us. So this is our message for this week. Please use this week with a lot. Use this week to have a lot of positive vibration, a lot of positive intentions, a lot of good thoughts, because it's going to be manifested. Whether it's going to manifest right in the now or in the future, just please just understand that this is a fully energetic week, and just ask the universe to bring you what's for your highest good, and bring positive energy into your life, and seek what's meant to be for your soul, because this is where your balance, this is where your harmony is, this is where your rewards are going to be coming in from. And with this, this is your message for this week, and I hope you really enjoy it this week and have a beautiful week ahead, and I'll talk to you soon.